Welcome back, Gaming King family, to another F1 Clash video. We are here on our free-to-play account for our free-to-play qualifiers. Alright, so we're going to be going into the Hot Prospect event and get qualified on our free-to-play account here. Before we jump into it, remember to support a content creator in-game by going into Settings, Community, and Support a Creator, and type Gaming with King in to support this channel. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. Alright, so let's jump on into it. We're going to be diving into the Challengers division here. That's going to be our setup, and we are upgraded our drivers, and we're using the 20% boost drivers as they are a bit stronger than our level 7 and level 8 driver in the common range. So we're going to be using those guys, and we're going to be seeing how they perform for us here. So let's go jump on into the Challengers division and see what we could do. No, we're not going up to contenders. We are not yet above 1,000. So we're going to be going into challengers where we know our drivers can perform great. So let's go and see what we could do in this one. Here we go for our first race. Let's jump on into it and see what we could do, where we qualify. Let's get a look. Come on, guys. Let's see these 20% buff drivers. 1, 2. Ooh, that's looking good. That is looking good. 1, 2, 4, or 20% buff drivers. We're gonna go mediums, soft tires, and hard tires. Yeah, we could go medium since we're gonna be going to pit with the split strategy. All right, so we accidentally bought some warrior boosts, so we're just gonna use them up because we accidentally bought them with our free-to-play bucks that we were saving up. Our hand accidentally tap on the thing there to purchase the boost. Let's go with the fast start method. Though both drivers got a perfect start and they are off. We can cut back down there and cut these off and see we have a nice little gap to P3, the rival Verstappen. Alright, so we're gonna do a one stop for both drivers here and just use up these warrior boosts that we accidentally purchased. I thought Hutch put there a button there that said that are you sure you want to make this purchase, but apparently it's no longer there when scrolling through the game. Sometimes you're scrolling through really fast and you accidentally tap on stuff and purchase those stuff that you really didn't want to purchase. All right, so we're gonna boost there as the rival Verstappen going into pit there, and we're just gonna go to pit now for a fresh pair of medium tires. This one is looking very comfortable. Alright, what I'm going to do is gonna boost now these mediums, empty this power unit on my way to pit, try to create as much distance as possible on P3 as he's on softs. P2 holding him off, putting up a good defense here. Our Sergeant, now he gets by as we allow our Piastri to extend his gap. As he now goes on into pit, we're gonna boost our Sergeant by pit here, and then we're just gonna let Sergeant empty his power unit to go back around. Here comes Piastri, and he's out behind. All right, so we'll cut down there. All right, and then we're gonna put in our go to pit order for our Sergeant, and we'll just let Sergeant continue to boost and empty his power unit to see if he can make up some place on this rival Zoe and on his Verstappen, who should go to pit as well because he pitted on lap 1 after lap 1 for those mediums. All right, so we can try and put a little bit of pressure on the rival Zoe here to see if we can pass. We want to slow him down a bit as he goes to pit, and then we could just pass. There goes the rival now double stocking. Now we're just gonna empty our power unit, and we got out behind P3, which is on soft tires. We have mediums on signs behind. So those guys will be going back to pit, and we're just gonna empty now and just go to pit for the soft tires with no servicing, and we'll just go to finish from there on those soft tires. Let's give some support to our Sergeant to try and hold off signs. Give a little bit of support. here comes our sergeant. Everybody should be going into pit, and we want to boost our sergeant by pit so these guys don't get the jump on him on the exit. Here we go, all the way, and beautiful race. All right, so we just need to keep a close eye now. Oh, the rival opted to go for the hard tires in the end there, which is pretty nice. So what we're going to do is just try and charge some power unit here and there with our sergeant. We're going to charge on the straights. Wherever we see straight, we're going to charge, and then we're going to cut back up as we go into the corners. Wherever we see straights, we're going to charge, and then we'll cut back up in the corners to charge some power unit just in case the rival starts to boost. Cut back up there. We have enough power unit to defend our position. Keep a close eye on the rival as well. Cut down there. And we have a nice little gap created. And we keep a close eye on the rival there so he doesn't start to boost to catch up. As you can see, his power unit is really filled up. Alright, so final lap, we're gonna just watch him, keep a close eye, watch him. His tires are not looking too good. He probably don't boost because of those tires, but we're gonna boost from here. As our Piastri cross the line in P1, and here comes our Logan Sargent to cross the line in P2. Great race overall. We got a great start, 1-2, and we've managed to finish the race comfortable with a 1-2 here. All right, so let's go jump on into our next race and see what we could do in that one. Here we go for our next race at Jeddah. Let's see what we could do where we qualify here at Jeddah. There we go, 1-2, nice. I mean, these qualifiers are I'm definitely liking these 1-2 qualifiers, I'm not gonna lie. Let's go with the Warrior boost. And let's go. Fast start method. Hopefully our drivers hold position. Rival on softs and mediums. Alright, our drivers are looking good. We got a nice little launch. Our drivers pulling off a little small gap here. And then we're going to just cut them down there and cut these off here. And look at this. We've got the power unit glitch with our Piastri. As you can see, his power unit is now at 84%. And our Sargent power unit is at 55%. So Piastri got lucky with the power unit glitch there. So he started with a lot more power unit than our Sargent. So if you didn't know about it, now you know. Sometime you get the power unit glitch. We're gonna just boost here, cut back down, cut back down. Alright, let's give a little bit of support to hold off Albon. Good defense there from Sargent, and Albon is still trying to attack. We're gonna boost now around the corner so we don't lose the position in the corner, and we still lost it. Alright, we'll cut back down, no worries. Alright, so we're going to put in our go to pit orders now for a fresh set of medium tires with servicing on Piastri. And we're just going to boost him away with all that power unit that he got started with to create as much distance as possible to that Albon and make his way into pit. Alright, so here comes now our Sargent to take P1, and we're going to bring him back to some medium tires with servicing. Alright, and our Piastri is back out in P4. Alright, let me see what tires is in front. It's a host of hard tires in front of Oscar. So he should be able to make his way up and pick up some of those hard tires, as they should be going to pit now. And we're going to boost our Piastri or Sargent right from here. And we're just going to let our Piastri continue to drive. We don't want to boost him too much to burn down too much of his tires. And we can boost him up here, see if he can go up the inside. Yes, he can. And he should go ahead and pick up P1. And here comes our sergeant back out in P3, right behind the rival. Nice, so we're gonna bring in now our Piastri to hard tires, which he will be going to finish on, and then we're gonna do 2 laps and come back for our first set of mediums for our sergeant. All right. So the rival Albon looks like he's gonna run out of tires before making it to the pits. All right, let's boost in our Piastri for those medium tires. Yeah, we're gonna do servicing. We could have gone for no servicing, but it's alright, we'll do servicing. As the rival Albon is now out of tires, and he should be slowing going to his pit lane. And we're back out in front, out into P2, beautiful. Now we're gonna cut down. Now we're just gonna come back around for some fresh mediums with no servicing for our sergeant. And we're gonna boost him a little from here to try and create as much distance as he can to P3 so he gets a free pit stop. So we'll just boost him from there so he gets a free pit stop as he generates that distance with the boost. All right, so we want him to be in and out before Albon comes around. Here we go, we're in. Come on, get up to the box. Is he gonna be able to get out before Albon? That is the question. Let's see, he's on his way out. He's on his way out. Can he boost through the corner? Yes, he can. And he's out in front of Albon. Great drive from our sergeant there. We could just cut him down there to regular driving, and that's another 47 points for us. So this one is looking good. And I think the rival will be going back to pit with that Albon. As you can see, his tires are down. So he'll be going back for, I think, some soft tires, and then he's just going to boost the remaining final lap. But we'll have a huge distance, so he has no chance of catching back up at all. Alright, now he's switching to those softs, and he's going to be boosting those softs. But he has a good amount of distance to make up some grounds if he wants to catch up to us. Let's keep an eye. See if we can get an eye on him. You'll see him boosting along. Oh, he's not boosting just yet. Guess he see that he's not going to make it, and he's decided not to boost. Here comes our Piastri on the final pull. He's about to run out of tires. We're going to boost him there as he's out of tires. Good defense from Piastri, trying to block Sargent as Sargent go by. But yeah, there we go for a nice 47 points for us. We'll take that. All right, and we're going to be jumping into the next race and see what we could do in that one. Here we go for our next race on Monza. Let's go. See where we qualify. Let's see if it's another 1-2 qualifier. That would be epic. Looks like it. Ooh, looks like it. Ooh, looks like it. Man, these guys are killing it right now. We're gonna go mediums, hards. My drivers are killing it right now. I'm not gonna lie. Wonder if I'd change something. I'm not sure. Not sure. But the 20% buff drivers here are killing it. I'm loving it. Let's go. Fast start method. Real quick. Perfect start for both drivers. Sargent push off Piastri. Alright, we're just gonna cut them down now. Cut that off and let them go. Use this clean air. Try to create a little bit of distance. And we're gonna time Hulkenberg on the rival for his boost. And then we're gonna boost in the corners. He's now boosting. Boost in the corners. And then we'll go regular driving up the straights because you can't overtake on straights. Boost through the corners. There we go. It was a nice switcheroo. I thought he got me there. But it was a nice switcheroo. Defend. Come on. Alright, so he got us now. So that was a great defense from our driver. Hulkenberg power unit is almost out. He's not going to catch up to Sargent at all. And there we go. So tracks. Ooh, a safety car. Safety car. Do we want to dive in? Yes, we do. Did we make it? No, we didn't make it in. Safety car. I wanted to dive in with one of my drivers, at least one of my drivers. See P5 diving in there, P8 diving in there. Guess those guys were those guys on softs diving in there to get some fresh tires under safety car conditions. Alright, so I'll have to go around another lap. We can't go to pit under the safety car conditions because our cars are going to go in really slow. So we'll have to do another lap. Now all those cars that got those fresh tires, Lance Stroll got those fresh tires, Charles Leclerc got those fresh tires, they're going to be a little bit of a problem for us. But it's 4 laps, so what we might do is just go around and come back to hard tires, and then we're going to do 5 laps on these softs, these hards, and come back around for some medium tires and go to finish. Alright, so that's the plan. We should have enough to do 4 with Sargent, and then we could just come back to hards, and then we'll do 5 with Piastri and come back to medium tires and go from there. Alright, so we get ready. Just want to give them a little bit of a launch after the safety car goes in. Ooh, the rival goes in. Alright, look at the speed the rival is going in. He's barely crawling in because he went in under the safety car conditions. This is why you don't want to go in under safety car conditions at all. Alright, so we're going to go back to hards, and we're just going to do another lap with our Piastri, as it would be like 20% per lap. Unless he's below 20%, then we still might just go around with him for another lap. Yeah, he's below 20%. I'm still going around with him for another lap, as I don't want him to stock. So we'll just take the other lap. And here comes our Sargent back out in P5 in front of all these cars. Now moving up to P4. We'll just keep our Piastri on conserve. Alright, so P2 and P3 will not go to pit this lap, but we should see P5, P6 going to pit this lap. We can now boost our Piastri as he's out of tires. Boost him on in. Get him on those mediums. And we wanted him to get out behind P9 at least. Come on, come on. What kind of slow was that in the pits from our Piastri there? I don't even know. We're going to boost here. Alright, so we lost a few positions down to P8, but everybody in front of us will be going back to pit. So we just need to have, and we do have the power unit we need to pass them. Alright, so what we're going to do is boost by pit now with our Piastri and see if we can catch those guys who are in pit. Come on, Oscar, you could do it. You could do it. You could do it. Come on, all the way around Leclerc. He's just exiting. There we go. You got it. You got it, Oscar. Great drive from our Piastri there. Great drive from our Piastri there to use that power unit to go and catch up to the pack and get back into P2 for a nice 47 finish for us here. All right. So even though the safety car did not work exactly in our favor, the race turned out pretty nice in the end for us. So we have clean air on Piastri, clean air on Sargent, and they're holding pretty strong. Leclerc behind Piastri is on medium, so he's not gonna attack him to pass. And we can now just boost both drivers across the line from here for a nice 47 points finish. Definitely will take that. Great race overall. So let's now move on and jump into our final race of the video and see what we could do in that one. Here we go for our final race at Bahrain. And we are on track for a perfect score here in the qualifying round on the free-to-play account. If we get another 1-2 qualifiers, ooh, we're on track, guys. We're on track. We are on track. All right, so we're gonna go mediums and soft. Can we get 3 laps from Sargent on his softs is the question here. We're gonna go with the same warrior boost. Let's go. We could have gone for the 1 stop by going 4-4 with one of our drivers, but we're gonna do 2 stops with both. Let's go. Put on the fast start method so our drivers can make up some places. Sargent got a poor start. You see him went wide there, slowing down our Piastri, who got a great start and took that first corner perfectly. All right, so we're gonna go cut down after this corner, cut down there and there, and cut these off, and now let our drivers drive. All right, so we're aiming for 3 laps with Piastri, but we're gonna check if we can get 4. If we cross the line with 75% remaining on Piastri, we can possibly go for 4 laps. All right, so we cross the line with 73% remaining, so we could still possibly go for 4 laps. All right, let's see if he saves at least 3% throughout the remaining laps, and if we cross with 50% on the second lap, then we'll go for 4 laps with him. If not, then we'll just go for 3 laps and go from there. As for Sargent, we might be going for 3 laps with him, so it will be nice if our Piastri could go for the 4th lap. So what we're going to do is cut him down here, and we're going to allow him to drive. Ooh, safety car. And yes, the safety car this safety car is perfect. The safety car came out right after we passed the pit, so that's a perfect safety car. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to switch to soft tires, and so we could just boost these softs for 2 laps after the safety car is in. We just boost around, create some distance, and then come back to pit for some easy fresh softs that will be taken to finish. We could go for like hard tires here, but we're going to lose about 20% off the hard tires, so there's not going to be able to do 4 laps. So we still would have to pit on those hard. So this is why I've opted to go for softs, and we're just gonna continue. There we go. Ooh, the rival did not pit, and look at those mediums. He's gonna have to pit under the safety car conditions as we retook P1 and P3 back out. All right, so the rival will have to pit under safety car conditions with those medium tires, so he's gonna have a very slow pit entry. You could watch Leclerc when the safety car goes in. He's gonna go in really slow. All right, so we've caught up to the safety car. Beautiful. And this one is a perfect safety car for us. Basically gave us a free pit stop after we were about to try and save Piastri to go for 4. We got the safety car, which is just nice. All right, so look at Leclerc on his way around. Could have gotten a free pit stop a while ago. Now he's gonna lose so much position when he goes to pit. Leclerc, like, all of these hard tires are gonna be going by, and all of those on softs who have already pitted are gonna be going by the rival Leclerc here. All right, we're gonna now boost both drivers. All right, look at the speed Leclerc is going into pit. See that speed? It's the safety car speed. Look, he still have not made it to his box, just now made it. All right, we could just cut down here. Both our drivers, as the rival boosts away is Alonso on those hards. We're gonna go around for another lap and then come back for soft tires and go to finish. All right, we might be able to do 3 laps with Sargent and come back on lap 7. But lap 6 is where we're definitely pitting our Piastri for another set of tires. All right, so we put in the go to pit orders for Piastri with no servicing. We have a nice little distance on P3, P4, and we want to try and create as much more. So I'm going to boost now my Piastri from here. let him go by. It looks like Sergeant will have to go to pit as well. So we're just going to bring in both of them into pit with no servicing. We're going to stop, but that's all right. All right, there we go. Get on out, get on out. All right, Sergeant is out. Where is Piastri? Come on, Piastri, get out. And Piastri is out. All right, so we have 3 hard tires in front of us that will be going back to pit. So we should secure the 47 points here quite comfortably. All right, so those 3 hard tires will be going back to pit. So we don't even need to push our drivers to the limit. But we're going to push this Piastri anyways. Empty this power unit to go around. We don't want P2 to get a fast pit stop and get away, leaving the position nice and open. There we go. We've got it. And we're out of power unit, so that's cool. At least we're in the position. So 47 points secure. So nice 188 score for us here in the qualifying round on the free-to-play account in the Challengers division. And it's looking good. It's looking good. 20% buff drivers here dominating the Challengers GP here for us. Pretty nice. All right, so let me know down in the comment how you guys are doing. Use code word FINISH down below to let me know that you made it to this portion of the video. Really appreciate you guys who watch the full videos for all your support. Also smash that like button if you haven't already done so. Let's go as we wait for Leclerc to complete his race to see our perfect score of 188. So that's going to be a perfect qualifying round. Hopefully we can get a perfect opening round and a perfect final round. That would be nice. All right. If that's the case, then we'll be moving up to contenders in the next event from Challengers. If we get a perfect opening round and a perfect final round. All right, there we go. There we go, 188. Great race. All right, remember to support a content creator in-game as well by going into settings, community, not help and support, community, support a creator, and type in Gaming with King to support this channel. Really appreciate you guys for all your support. And that's basically going to be it. Let's get this free gold crate. Got some Lewis Hamilton, some Phantom X, some Guan Yu Zhou, and some Albon. Alright, catch you guys in the next one. Go check out some of our other videos over here, or our playlists over here. Shout out Christopher Graves, Alfredo Jr., Stelios, and Touch My Dilly.
And they say if we'll only avoid any confrontation with the enemy, he'll forget his evil ways and learn to love.